The macros before, wasn't he?
Yeah,
There might be longer gaps between races.
I'm sure we'll get plenty of
Yeah,
filler in there anyway. That's not an issue
yeah.
if we need to.
Well, there won't be too many restarts. Not on this track. I don't think many people go into the grass here on the first bend. It's not like a diving track, is it? From what I can remember. I can't remember. It's a long time since I raced here.
Right, we're live on Facebook, Mr. Shads, if you want to take us away.
Hang on a minute. I've got
You up to your fucking me junkie? He's at it, go on. Oh, I can't hear it. I can hear. Wait. I could I'll do it. Just because I was got to do this shit, so panic. Sorry.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the penultimate league meeting of the season. It's the Panthers versus the Spartans, and the Spartans are red hot favourites for the league title. Could win it. Well, they will win it tonight. With me tonight is first time we've worked together. Good evening, Wolfie.
It's been a long time coming, this, hasn't it? But we've got there in the end.
We did, yeah. I've worked with most of them, and this is the first time we've been together since season 16 at the. Where were we at season 16? Trelawney, I think, for the Warriors.
Oh, has it been? Oh, that was the season I left, weren't it?
I
left after
most
a
people wanted to leave. I think that was the wooden spoon. That was one of my 3 wooden spoon seasons.
Oh gosh, what a meeting we've got coming up tonight, though.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, looking forward to this. It's been a long time coming. I mean, Spartans have been one of the favourites all season, and they've virtually cruised through the league this season. But fair play on the Dragons for keeping it very, very tight going into the last meeting. I mean, you would have thought halfway through the season that the Spartans would sort of win this, maybe 2 meetings before the end. But fair play on the Dragons. They've kept in touch. And I think dropping points at home to the Storm, dropping a match point probably didn't help them. But I think the Spartans side have got enough.
You were certainly our bogey team this season, but as Squall has said a few times now, going on 9 out of 10 meetings won, would have won a league in any other season. But this Spartans team has been really, really good. You've got Hadlington averaging 8 points up from reserve at the start of the season. Lesorcier's doing good things as well. Allen's had a good season. Birchie just a shade under 7 as well. It's a brilliant team throughout.
Yeah, they've all up their averages this season. They've all come good. I mean, I can't remember the last time I saw ads on a 9-point average.
Yeah, it's such a good team that DL put together, and so it's proved, and they've lived up to the expectation of why they were favourites going into the season. And for a long time this season, it was a 3-horse race between Spartans, Dragon, and for a time Storm were there as well.
Yeah, we had a good start to the season. I mean, we had probably the easier fixtures at the start of the season. I mean, we were at Ellesmere Port for their first meeting when they weren't quite sure of the line. I think then we had the Cowboys and the Wolves when they were struggling. After Sizzler and Owen left, and they were really struggling. So we were lucky at the start of the season. Then came the hard meetings like Hastings and then Spartans, and then it sort of fell apart really.
Yeah, definitely. But you have done something this season that Spartans didn't manage, and that was take a point from Hastings. No other team managed that. So
yeah, they got battered, didn't they? Yeah, I think they got battered in the league, and they lost pretty heavily in the cup as well.
Don't mention the cup. That still hurts.
I mean, the thing about this Spartan side, they've done it on a track that's not really what you call a trick track.
Mm-hmm.
It's on a track that's like it's a fair track. You know, it's a big, fast, pacey track. So most people seem to prefer those rather than the small, tight, tricky ones. You know, less chance for error, but you've got to be you've got to be bang on the line at Peterborough. And this Ellesmere Port track, not too dissimilar to the Peterborough track. It's a big track, pretty much a one liner, I'd say. If you can get out front and hold the line, it's very difficult to pass here. But the thing is, the Panthers don't seem to be able to hold the line so well.
That's true. Should we have a very quick look through these lineups with Heat 1 just being called? For the Ellesmere Port Panthers, Marecki rides at number 1, it's Tintin at number 2, Stephen rides at 3, Cappy at 4, Capesy skippers the team at 5, and Chester 430 rides at number 6. For the Spartans, Stefan goes at 1, Birchie at 2, DL Shaw skippers at 3, Hadlington 83 at number 4, Ads MFT at 5, and Le Sorcier at 6. The lineup for Heat number 1, riding off the inside gate in blue is Cappy, gate 2 in yellow, Hadlington 83, gate 3 in red is Marecki, and gate 4 in green is Stefan.
No prizes for guessing who's going to be favourite to win this one. Right, let's get in the server. Everyone's in the server now. Stefan lasted. There's a surprise.
It looks a really good race, this as well, to start the meeting off.
Marecki in red, Cappy in blue. Stefan in green, and Hadlington in yellow. Green lights are on. And we're off. Interesting to see the Spartans are on the white bike. The Panthers are on purple. Marecki's in the lead, closely followed by Stefan. Going into the second lap now. Marecki just holds Stefan off, gains a little bit on him. Cappy's in third place, holding off Hadlington. 2 races in 1 here. Marecki's got a comfortable lead. I don't know how Stefan has to do something to get past it. They're both holding the boat there. Everyone's riding exactly the same line. Stefan dies up the inside on Ben 1 last lap, but he can't get any traction until he's actually gone back. Marecki, very easy from Marecki. With second, second, third, and happy to come at fourth.
And we just await for the spreadsheet to be updated. And heat number 1 was won by the rider in red, Marecki, with a winning time of 39.69 seconds. Second in green was Stefan, and third in blue, Cappy. A good start for the home side there, with a 4-2 heat advantage to take into the rest of the meeting.
Yeah, that was a surprise there. I think Marecki got the better gate. I'm surprised to see the Spartans on the white bikes. I mean, when we rode here early in the season, Panthers were all using white. They seem to in the first race they switched to a purple bike. Interesting to see.
Yeah, and that was all done pretty much from the start as well. Stefan, and try as he might, he just could not land a blow there.
It's just it's just one of those tracks where you just got to hold the line. If you can get out the gate and hold the line, it's very, very difficult to go wide here. You just lose so much pace.
A squall saying in chat, keep it up, Panthers.
Yeah. Right, heat 2's been called.
So we are on to heat number 2 now, and this sees gate number 1 in green for the Spartans, Birchie, gate 2 in red for the Panthers, Tintin, gate 3 in yellow is Le Sorcier, and gate 4 in blue, Chester 430.
All the riders are in. We're ready to go. It's about to start. Using their bikes. Let's see if the Panthers can get hit right here. Tintin's pointing to the outside of M2. It's a great start. It's a great start for the Spartans. Great start for the Sorcier. The Sorcier's leading. Birchie second, Chester third, Tinson at the back. Tinson goes past his partner. They're facing each other at the moment. So the Spartans are well ahead here. Absolutely no doubt who's going to win this race. Should be a very quick one as well. The Spartans are tearing it apart here. Tinson's managed to get past Chester into third place with this race. That's a win for Littles there, and the time is 39.845. Second Berkeley in green, third Tinson in red, and at the back Chester 430.
Interesting to see there were 3 different bikes being used in that race as well.
Yeah, good shout that, Wolfie. Yeah.
You had the 2
Amazing
visitors
how
on the
everyone just
white
picking
bike.
different bikes. It's just,
It is, yeah, it is.
some tracks are just everyone using the same bike, and then tracks like this, everyone's trying different bikes. I don't know, maybe just feel more comfortable on certain bikes. Some people do. I know Marecki's very much in favour of the purple bike on most tracks he races at.
Another good race though, but that was probably what you would have expected, I think, from the visiting pairing, with all due respect to the Panthers duo there.
Yeah, Tintin had a late start to the season. I think he missed the first sort of like 3 or 4 meetings, so he's sort of playing catch up really. And Chester hasn't raced much at all lately, so I think it's going to always be difficult for them to get back into it. Unless you're racing regularly, it doesn't matter how much practice you do. As you know, it's totally different actually racing in a meeting.
Yeah, for sure. Capes, no, squalls. Tank even, we'll get there in the end. Waterlogged track inspection.
Yeah. School's not so cocky now, is it? After that one. It's always going to be a struggle for the Spartans when we saw their lineup.
And this meeting will be interesting to see how Panthers bounce back. They went into last week's meeting at Wolves as favourites, and they were beaten quite heavily as well. So it's about a bounce back for them as well. Yeah,
that messed up my prediction league. That did. Got that totally wrong. I had them for a big win.
And it just proves that you can't call anything on STS. It's all on the day.
Yeah. Now we're gonna. It's an interesting heat 3. Capesy coming off of a Olympic rings in his last meeting, where he didn't score a point, and he's at number 5, which is it's going to be tough for him, as he'll be riding with Chester in 3 of his heats. So they're going to have to pull something really magical out of the bag.
Could that be a way to try and ensure that there's points there as well, though, for him, maybe?
Maybe.
Heat number 3.
One of them's going to get a point.
Well, they are, yeah. Heat number 3, gate 1 in green is DL Shaw, gate 2 in red is Stephen, gate 3 in yellow adds MFT, and off the outside in blue is the skipper of the Panthers, Capesy. Tough race, this.
Yeah, you feel for them, don't you? Oh, everyone's in. Bikes are being chosen. I want something exciting to happen, so we've got something to shout about. Everyone's on the white bike here. Here we go. Green lights are off. Looks like a good start from Ads. Excellent start from Ads. Goes right down the outside. But he's behind the wheel doors at the back at the moment. Steve Capes is in second. Tank's in third. D.L. Shaw makes a move up the inside to try and get past Tank. Tank blocks him. Tank blocks him again on the exit of bend 4. Ads is still in the lead. Capes is not that far behind him actually. Oh, D.L. Shaw dives up the inside in front of Tank and passes him. That was a great move by D.L. Shaw there to get past Tank. Now that's Ads on the last lap now. Well clear. Capes has done really well to hold on to second place. D.L. Shaw catching up to him, but couldn't quite get it. That's a win for Ads in a time of 39.743. Capes was second. D.L. Shaw destroyed for the Spartans, and that was Tank after holding a 3-all for quite a lot of that race. D.L. Shaw managed to get inside him.
That was a brilliant game from Ads there. That was done from the tapes, and Tank was trying to team ride Capes home for 2 laps, I think, just trying to use that infamous rear end of his, and it took a very special move from DL to get past him, and I think one more lap and he may have put a bit of pressure on Capes as well. So
I think you're right.
Tank maybe sacrificed himself.
Wolfie, we saw a pass.
We did see a pass, yeah. It's and I see what you were saying as well about it riding a little bit similar to Peterborough as well.
It's a different shape. It's a lot wider track. You know, it's more of an oval. That Peterborough is more of a bit like a circle, really, isn't it? And but the line is pretty similar. Maybe not so much of a cutback here.
Yeah, it's not quite so effective, and obviously there we saw DL using that curb crawling on 1 and 2 to just run out and send Tank a little bit wider than he would have liked.
Yeah, you've got to nail it. You've got to nail it. It's the same. It's the same at Peterborough. You've got to nail that inside on the first and second bend. Otherwise, you're just losing ground.
DL's message in the meeting chat. There's a story to why that gate was so bad.
Casey loves Peterborough.
It's a really nice track to race, isn't it?
That's a good second place on Cape Today. He had a good gate there as well. Edge just went right on the outside of a lot of them. Heat 4 has been announced, Wolfie.
And heat number 4 is on the way now. Gate number 1 in yellow is Birchie, who got a paid win first time out. Gate 2 in blue is Tintin. Gate 3 in green is Stefan, who will be looking for his first win of the meeting. And Gate 4 in red is Marecki, who beat Stefan first time out.
Yes, he did. You'd expect him to win this one as well. Get in the server. If you're going on form, Marecki should win this one.
He rode really well in that first race, didn't he? To trap and pull away from Stefan. Not many people do that.
He's another one who's once he's ahead, it's like Stefan. Once they're ahead, they're so difficult to get past, especially on a track like this. Where you know, I think Marecki struggled a bit at Wolves last week because it's just totally different from this track. He did struggle to make that dive into the third bend at Wolves that everyone seems to like. Here we go. Everyone's choosing their bikes. Let's see what they're going for. I say Marecki goes on purple.
Yes. They're both on purple.
Wow. Okay. Then we'll look at the outside. That was a brilliant gate. He goes from the outside. He dives right in the inside. But Stefan gets ahead of him. And they're crisscrossing each other going into that full bend. Stefan holds the lead. Marecki second. Birch is going to second place, creeping up on the inside of Marecki, but Marecki holds him off. Now Marecki sets after Stefan, but Stefan's so hard to catch. Birch is in third place. But Tintin's battling back. Tintin goes back into third. It's on a 3-3 at the moment. Stefan's way ahead, moving it more ahead with every lap. I think the Panthers are going to hold on here for a 3-all. Unless Birchie makes the last minute dive inside. No, he misses the dive. And Stefan wins it. 3-all there. I think we're just Stefan for the time of 39.851. Second place from Marecki in red, in blue, Tintin who was third. And Birchie at the back. A great race there.
Steph will be happy to have come out from the tapes and won that one. It also shows the power differential between the white and the purple bikes. Steph made that pass look easy, and there was a period where both of the Panthers were under pressure as well from Birchie. But the versatility of that purple bike helped, even if it's not quite got that speed in the end.
Yeah, I'm puzzled by the use of the purple bike here. I never thought of it as a purple bike track. I don't know what the thinking was there. For them to change bike sort of towards the end of the season, it seems a bit. I don't know. I think they could have had they were beaten quite heavily early in the season. Couple of meetings, so I think they just sort of like thought bikes. But I don't know why they've done it. To be honest with you, I don't think it's a purple sort of bike track. Maybe for Marecki because he always uses it anyway. But
yeah. I don't think I raced here when we were here this season. I think I was out as Hadlington pointed out on the podcast on Friday. I'd only done one away meeting until then.
You're not a very good traveller. Yeah, no. I think we raced here. It's our first meeting of the season. I think everyone was using the white bike then. Everyone, both teams.
It does strike me as a white bike or a cyan bike kind of track.
Yeah. It's just I just don't understand it. Never mind though. They obviously know better than me. They've raced here a lot more than I have. All right, heat 5's been called.
And heat number 5, gate number 1 in yellow, Hadlington 83. Gate 2 in blue is Cappy. Gate 3 in green, DL Shaw will be open to make a much better start this time around than his previous race. And off the outside in red is Tank.
Yeah, there's not much in it. There's only 4 points in it, so all is not lost yet. But they need to get some heat advantages very, very soon. This might be the race to get one.
There could be a potential opportunity here, yeah, but we'll see how it goes. It is starting to heat up a little bit now. I think the first couple were maybe a little bit nervy. I think the Spartans boys will know what's up for grabs tonight and what they need to do. So just settle the nerves a bit now and crack on with it.
Yeah, the racing's pretty close. So this, apart from that, I think heat 2 was a bit distant between the riders, but the rest of the racing has been pretty close. Here we go. Bikes are being chosen. Let's see if the Panthers can get a heat advantage and get the scores a bit closer. Now that's interesting. Tank's on the right there. Great start from Cathy. What a brilliant gate. What a jump. But here comes DL Shaw out on the outside. Dives up the inside, gets past both. I thought it was going to get past both of the Panthers, but no, Cathy's held that lead. Tank's battling at the back with Hadlington. Tank's in the grass on the third bend. That's his race over. Cathy's doing brilliantly to hold DL Shaw off. On a 3-3 at the moment. DL Shaw's right up his exhaust. Hadlington's right outside behind. DL Shaw does a dive up the inside, but Cathy avoids him, goes slightly offline, but he's so far ahead. Now here we go, running into the line. Cathy wins it in a time of 39.856 seconds. Second was DL Shaw in green, in yellow third was Hadlington, and Stephen Arthur managed to finish the race, but in last place.
And that looked good early on for the home side there, and then DL did what he did, and Tank made a mistake. I think Hadlington ran him in a bit tighter than they'd have liked, and Tank ended up in the grass. Did come out to finish the race, but a good ride from Cappy there, from under immense pressure at points from DL.
Really well there to hold him off. DL was charging up, using that inside line like they do at Peterborough to try and get the better of Cappy, but Cappy held it really well. Notice that the Spartans are using that inside line on one and on bend 1, but the Panthers don't seem to be using it. They think he's sticking to the one line.
Yeah,
tried and trusted. It's a very risky manoeuvre. If you get it wrong, then your race is virtually over.
And this is one of those tracks, it's a sweeping inside line, isn't it? So you think it's going to come to an end, and it doesn't. It just keeps going for a while.
Yeah. Sometimes you tend to turn too early to come out, and you end up in the grass. I think Tank was just trying to defend on that third and fourth bend on, I think it was the third lap. But he just overcooked it a little bit and stuck himself in the grass.
We're getting ready for heat number 6, then going off the inside gate in yellow this time, Le Sorcier. Gate 2 in blue, Chester 430. Gate 3 in green, Anthem FT. Gate 4 in red, Cape C. Very, very positive ride for Cape C first time out. That will have done him good after last week's score.
Yeah. He's definitely a lot better than what his score was last week. I think he was very, very upset with himself after the meeting. But this is like you say, a chance to make amends and back on his home track. This is going to be a tough one, though. Ads will be super hot favourite for this one.
Ads has had a sublime season this season, hasn't he?
Yeah, they all have. Can't really fault anything, can you? Really?
Yeah, that's true.
Especially Ads with his gating. I think he's going to be one of the favourites for this one. Here we go. Ads is pointing to the outside of gate 3. Another great gate from Ads. He's free down the outside. Chester's into the grass on the exit of bend 2, and that's his race over. Spartans are on the 5-1 at the moment. Ads is in the lead. The Association just tucked in behind him with Casey all over his back wheel. Casey just crashes into him, tries to put him off, tries to go up the inside, doesn't quite make it, but still holds him off really well. Meanwhile, lads is just went ahead, streaking ahead. And now Casey's started to back off a little bit. I don't know where Chester is. I think he's just popped over the Mersey into Liverpool. That's a 5-1 for the Spartans. Winter pads in a time of 39.75. Second in yellow. Lefortley third in red. Casey and Chester managed to finish at the back.
Chester was a bit unfortunate there. He made a really positive start and he was there or thereabouts. Just misjudged that second bend.
Yeah, I think he was just trapped on that bend, wasn't he? He didn't really know where to go, and he sort of like went out of room and just turned straight into the grass, didn't he? If it had just been before the apex, he might have been okay. But I don't think he was touched in any way, so it probably wouldn't have been a rerun anyway.
And
misjudgment.
Capesy put a lot of pressure on as well for the first couple of laps. You know, it looked like he was going to come through and then just drop back a little bit after a couple of dive bomb attempts. But definitely not a bad ride for the Panthers skipper there either.
No. It's also rode a very good race there in second place. The credit to him for that.
And the meeting is definitely starting to heat up now, and the racing is starting to get a bit better.
Yeah, we're 8 points. There's 8 points in it. We're going to get to the stage soon where it's going to be it's impossible for the Dragons to win the league. I think we said it was the Spartans can get away with losing by 7 points or less, and they still win the league. So that's looking quite ominous now.
I think most of the Dragons boys accepted it was a long shot anyway, even if we had got the 4 points last night. But obviously dropping the 1 point, we gave Spartans all the encouragement they needed, if they needed any more as well.
Well, I'm getting a mention in chat for some reason.
Heat number 7, going off the inside gate in blue, Tintin, gate 2 in yellow, Hadlington 83, gate 3 in red, Marecki, and gate 4 in green, DL Shaw.
Yeah, this should be a great battle up front between Marecki and DL Shaw. Marecki being off gate 3, he's got DL Shaw off the outside. DL Shaw can make a gate here and get outside of Marecki. We're still waiting for one to come in. Who are we waiting on? We're waiting on Hads.
Tintin's saying in the server 2 gate 2s and no gate 1. Loves an inside gate.
Inside gates. He doesn't like the inside gates. Yeah, he doesn't like the inside gates at all.
DL pointing out that he wrote the format.
And he'll get the easier races later on in the meeting, so everyone gets a gate 1.
And on
Hads is now in the server. Is someone doing the maths to see when it's mathematically impossible for them to lose the title?
Way above our pay grade, that.
Me too, that's what I was asking. Here we go. Everyone's on the track. Green lights are going on. Both the Panthers are on purple bikes. Both the Spartans on white bikes. It's a great start from Marecki. Brilliant start from Marecki. Gets outside. DL Shaw's in second place. Paddington just holding on to third with Tintin at the back. Looks like this is one of those races with not much passing unless someone makes a real bad mistake. But at the moment no one is. Everyone's holding their position. But Tintin's putting a little bit more pressure on Haddington than he'd like. But then you've got DL Shaw at the back, dives up and inside, tries to get ahead of Tintin and does. He blocks Tintin on the way out. Tintin tries to get him back. There's a race to line for third place. No, not quite. It's 4-2 for the Spartans there. It's a deal. Marecki won it in a time of 39.839. Second was Hadlington in yellow. Third was DL Shaw. Great pass on Tintin coming into the last lap. And Tintin at the back. Unlucky there. He rode a good race until DL Shaw did that. His patent dive up the inside.
And DL scraping the fence on the home straight, so first lap round allowed the opportunity for Tintin, and it was a good battle between the two towards the end. And Tintin really gave it full beans at DL on that last bend, and he very nearly pushed him off the line.
Yeah, the battle for the minor places seems a lot better tonight than the battle up front. Usually, the front, the leaders usually goes on to win it after the first lap. But the battle at the backs have been really good tonight. Really, really good.
DL saying the girlfriend was innocent that time. He's told her off. Capes is saying Tintin should be happy I haven't given him 2 gate 2s. I do understand Tintin's dislike for inside gates, though. We had a meeting, I think it was our meeting gates. Whoever we used rider replacement for, I think it might have been against Cowboys, and I had 3 gate 1s, including the rider replacement.
Oh dear. Yeah. Gate ones are alright on some tracks, but I don't think it's so great here. I mean, it was it Marecki off one of the, was it in heat 3 or 4? I think it was heat 4. He was off the outside gate. He just died from the outside gate onto the inside.
Yeah.
You don't normally do that here. It's a long way from the outside gate to the first bend. Here we go. Heat 8's been called.
Right, in number 8, riding off gate number 1 in blue this time out is Cappy. Gate 2 in green adds MFT. Gate 3 in red is Tank, and off the outside in yellow, Le Sorcier. This pairing, both of these riders for the Spartans, unbeaten from 2 rides at the moment.
Right, oh god, yeah. That's a good pairing. That is. Tank was a little bit unlucky in his last race. Off gate 3 now, hopefully make amends, but you'd fancy he had to make a gate here. And he's got to try and get round that outside. He's been swooping around the outside in his last couple of races. I don't know if he'll be able to do that here. He's got the unlucky gate 1. You need a really good start. Here we go. They're choosing their bikes.
And adds is no mean feat to out trap, is he, this season? So it's going to be difficult.
No, unless he gets the sticky keys, near enough unbeatable once we get there. Here we go. Green lights are on. And we're away, yeah. And that was another brilliant start from that. He dives up the inside. The Sorcerer goes around the outside and joins him. But no, Stephen dives up the inside again. So it goes too wide coming out. And that's technically takes second place. But Tank's got his backside hanging out, locking Nads. And now Cappy's come round, and Nads is at the back. And they're on a 3-3 at the moment. The Sorcerer's quite comfortable out front. Tank battling to hold on to third place. Nads dives up the inside to try and block Tank coming out, and he does it. And will he get into second place? He dives up the inside. Oh, what a ride from Nads. What a fantastic ride from last place to second in less than a lap. Fantastic. What a great win there for the Sorcerer at time 40.57 seconds. Second was Ads, third in blue Cappy, and last place was Stephen. That was a really brilliant ride from Ads, wasn't it, Wolfie?
Absolutely fantastic that he was being team rode out of it for a point, and he just stuck it to the inside out for the best. And that comes back to what you mentioned earlier. All the Spartans are open to using that inside in 1 and 2, and if you get that right, the outside is vulnerable.
Absolutely. And Tank looks like his backside must have shrunk a little bit this season. I think he's been on a diet because he was blocking like crazy there, but Ads managed to get past him and Cappy at the same time. That was a brilliant last ditch move from Ads. Using the inside line on the last bend as well, which I don't think I've seen done tonight. Not successfully anyway.
Mm-hmm. I think Tank lent his backside to Ryan last night.
I think he did. Yeah, Ryan's exceptional team rider. Really, really good. It's just a shame he hasn't got the team to go with it.
Yeah, it was a brilliant race that, and
I forgot to congratulate you on your first race win of the season last night.
I can't believe it's taken me however many meetings I've raced to win a race this season.
I can't believe I let you get past me on the last bend.
It was all thanks to Badger and his kamikaze moves.
It was chaos. It was chaos, wasn't it? It was chaos on that last bend. I don't know. I can't use that as an excuse. I thought I had that one in the bag, to be honest with you. Then you sort of appeared from nowhere.
I did enjoy that track. It was a very me track.
it's good. It's a fair track, isn't it?
Yeah.
Probably a bit too fair, to be
No
honest.
real home advantages there. Like I didn't do any practice prior to last night's pre-meeting, and I picked it up relatively easy.
Yeah.
But we have all used it before for meetings. I know it may have been changed slightly, but the rough characteristics still
Fair
are
play.
the same.
That's that monkey off your back, so you're fine.
That may have been some kind of record, like you pointed out the other day.
I think it would have been if you hadn't have won that race.
But
we waiting on that sub announcement. Seems to be taking a long time.
yeah, Marecki's replacing Chester in blue at Heat 9.
Right.
So the full lineup of Heat 9 now. Gate 1 in red is Capesy, Gate 2 in yellow Birchie, Gate 3 in blue. A tactical change here with Marecki coming in to replace Chester 430. And off the outside in green, Stefan. It's very rare you see a tactical played against Stefan.
Yeah, well, I think they had to do something. Let's do something because this one had 5-1 written all over it. If Birchie can get out the traps, but then I think Capes has been battling really well tonight. He's been unlucky in his last one. He should have probably had more points than what he's got at the moment.
And I think we can both agree this has been the most successful season of Panthers since they came into the league. So they've really gave it a go at points this season, and you've got to give Capes credit for that.
Yeah, you got to say that probably a lot to do with me not being in the side this year.
Oh yeah, you raced from last season.
I think a season and a half. I think I came in halfway through the previous season when they were at Plymouth.
You can't beat experience, though, and you've got about as much of that on this game as anyone can imagine.
Yeah, experience and practice. That's all it takes.
The
Spartans are 12 ahead now, so they're well in control now.
Marecki just changing his colour.
Okay, yes, of course, yeah. He'll be in blue, purple bucket, I think. Here we go. On. Stefan pointing the side of gate 1. Wow, Casey actually messed up the start there. He's nowhere. Marecki takes the lead. Stefan's right on his tail. Stefan dives up the inside on bench 4 on the first lap and gets into the lead. This is going to be difficult for Marecki now. And he's got to hold off Birchie as well. Casey's well at the back. Birchie's really going for it here. Not giving Marecki time to relax. Because Marecki's chasing Stefan, but he's got to think about Birchie behind him. Casey, I thought, sort his way out of it. Didn't make anything up on Birchie on the last lap. Stefan's going to win this pretty easily. But Birchie, he gave Marecki time to think about doing the whole race here. And that's a predicted win for Stefan. Time was 39.754. Second was Marecki in blue, third in yellow Birchie. Capesy in red was last.
Brilliant ride from Steph there. He did miss out on the gate and down the back straight first time around. He was just lining that move up and almost sold Marecki a dummy, thinking he was going to go a bit wider in the third and fourth turn. Came up the inside and passed him, and that was pretty much game over then.
Yeah, once Stefan gets ahead, he's on any track. You say he's pretty much impossible to pass. But Marecki gave it a go. Fair play to him. And Birchie didn't look out of place in third place. So he wasn't that far off Marecki during the whole race.
It was a good ride, and Spartans have settled down now. They know exactly what they need to do. We ain't smart enough to figure out the maths, but it's almost home and hosed. 14 up on the night now.
I mean, I know I've been in this position where you go into a meeting and you're red hot favourites, but you're still a little bit wary because you just don't know on the night. But I think it takes them maybe 2 or 3 races to work it out and to see they are the better team, and all they got to do is play it cool, hold the line, and even 3 alls from now on will be fine. Just don't do anything silly. But you can't see the Spartans getting a row of 5-1s.
And it reminds me of my first season back, seasons when 18 maybe, when I was with Cowboys, and we needed to go in and just beat Crusaders, and we didn't. And Dragons, I think, ended up winning that league season. So the pressure can go one of two ways.
Yeah, it can do. I mean, you're always wary. I mean, they were the favourites going in. Everyone's favourites. In some ways, that puts a lot more pressure on you as well when you're the favourite. Sometimes it's better to go in being the underdogs, and then if you don't win it, then no one expects you to anyway. But I think they've sussed it out now. They've sussed out that get the line, just stick to the line. Panthers aren't really giving them too much bother, apart from the odd, one or two, maybe the first couple of laps. But then once they get ahead of them, there's no stopping them.
And we're on track with heat number 10.
Here we go. Good start on the inside from Lads. Another custom good start, but it's been really blocked there by Tintin and Marecki blocking in there. Now the Panthers are on a 5-1, and Lads are at the back. They're still selling in third place. Marecki's doing the team riding here, trying to block the Saucier, while Tintin goes ahead. Will he try and dive inside again? Yes, no, he's letting Tintin go. There's no point in going past Tintin because of the job is up. Well, now he does go past Tintin. I should have kept him out shut. Tintin goes up the inside and he's really open here. Well, that's getting second place, and I think, no, Tintin just held on. 5-1 to the Panthers.
I think Marecki there.
Wow. Marecki wins it in a time of 40.184. Second, Tintin in blue. Third, Ads in green after briefly being at the back and almost grabbing second place on the line, but Tintin held on well, and Saucier got a good race there, but he ended up with no points.
Yeah, he did, and I think Marecki there was content to ride shotgun, and on that third lap, Tintin scraped the home straight fence, which slowed him down and put Marecki back a little bit towards.
Yeah, that's a good. Well pointed out there, Wolfie. Actually, yeah, I missed that. Well done.
But a very good last lap from the home pairing to put in that maximum and end another unbeaten run.
It's not often you see Ads getting outgated.
It made for an interesting race, though, because that was a very good race.
Yeah, it was a good race. Probably the best race of the night so far, I think.
And we've got a very interesting Heat 11 coming up now, with Stefan going off gate 1 in green, gate 2 in red is Stephen, gate 3 in yellow is Birchie, and off the outside in blue is Cappy.
I was gonna say, Wolfie, that gives give the Panthers a bit of confidence, and then look who's coming out in the next race.
Yeah. There is no weak links in this Spartans team anyway, is there? You'll always have
DL in one race, and you got Stefan, then you got Ads. It's just one after the other. It's relentless.
Yeah, it's crazy. And then you've got LS at reserve, who's dropped his first points of the night in his fourth race.
But then you see the Panthers when they went to Hastings. It's just crazy scores.
Skyrider typing in the chat now. Obviously missing this meeting due to work commitments. I'm sure he'd like to have been riding. He's had a decent season as Sky. Tank has put an updated league table in as it is currently.
Oh, here we are. Yeah. The Spartans are 3 points ahead. How the hell we ended up with 17 points? I never know.
Started really well. Started so well.
We lost 3 at home and only 2 away.
Yeah, and that's the issue. That you were much like Dragons at points. Your number one didn't race a lot at home.
Twice. Right. Heat 11's been called.
But yeah, it's nice to have a league title decider go down to the last round, though.
Yeah, you wouldn't. Like I said earlier, fair play to Dragons for keeping it close to the last meeting. I thought the Spartans would run away with it. To be honest with you, I didn't think it would come down to the last meeting. it's quite fortunate that they've had virtually. I think they've used a guest. I think they've used one guest this year.
Is this Spartans?
Spartans, yeah, they've virtually had a full squad every meeting, which
And
is
that
remarkable.
does help. That it can't even be
helps
understated.
massively.
Yeah, it can't be understated how important that is to have availability.
Guests could be hit and miss. You just don't know what you're going to get.
And like you mentioned just now, the hosts have got a 5-1 back, and then you got Stefan coming out here.
Yeah,
and
yeah, I know.
On the pace.
I know, it's not great, is it? All right, here we go. Bucks are being chosen. Stefan's on the inside here, so maybe a chance for one of the Panthers to get over him. Here we go. Green lights are on. I know Stefan makes a gate. Hold it. Hang on a minute. Hank's on the inside, and now the Panthers are on a 5-1. But Stefan all over Hank.
Stefan hits the grass.
Stefan hits the grass. Hold the back page. Stefan hits the grass, and Birchie takes the lead. Cappy in second, Tank in third. Stefan's at the back, but he's making up ground. But I don't think he's got enough time to make up enough ground. Birchie's holding the line really well there, blocking every attempt to get past. But hang on a minute, wait a minute. Cappy gets past him round the outside. Could this be another heat advantage? Yes, it is. The Panthers get another heat advantage this time. A 4-2 wins the tackle in blue at a time of 40.074. Second in yellow, Birchie. Third in red, Tank. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but at the back was Stefan in green.
That was a really good ride from Tank there. Put the pressure on Steph, ran him really tightly in, and Steph just clipped the grass. Didn't quite go in there, but did clip it enough to slow him down. And Birchie almost made himself a hero, even with Steph clipping the grass. I
think what it is with some of these riders is they know I'm watching, so they're thinking of maybe
Rider of the week.
Yeah, it could very well come from this meeting.
It could, yeah. And
or last night's meeting.
Yeah, I want an honourable mention for a first heat win.
Well,
an 8-point rider winning his first heat of the season in the last meeting.
I'm making notes. Don't worry, I'm making notes.
And
will be revealed Saturday night, 8:00.
Nice plug, love that. Heat number 12 now. Gate 1 in green is DL Shaw. Gate 2 in red, Capesy. Gate 3 in yellow, Hadlington 83. Gate 4 in blue is Chester 430. It's been a little while since we saw Chester last out 6 heats ago, so it's been a little while since he was out because we obviously subbed out earlier on.
Capesy, don't make notes about me.
We've got Reese 02 in the chat. Hello, lads. What a season he's had for Dragons as well. Any success Dragons do or don't get.
He's missed a few meetings as well, so fair play on him. He's done really well this season. He's got a reserve on a 7-point average.
He was gutted to miss last night as well. I think he'd missed one meeting before last night in the league, and I know he was gutted to have missed last night's as well.
Rico didn't let you down, though. Here you go. Heat 12's been called.
It was nice to have Rico and Cam both in the same team, and the banter and the chat between them as well was fantastic.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, it was good. Good banter in the meeting chat as well. It was quite fun.
It was a nice chat. That's what STS is all about, and we're all here to just have a bit of fun. It's nice to win and that, but you want to have fun.
The only bad part of it was I had to go an actual race. The rest of it was quite enjoyable.
Yeah, it was.
Here we go, Wolfie. Sparks are being chosen. Let's see if Chester can get a point. We're willing Chester to get a point here. Here we go. He's going to make the first start here. Oh, it looks like Bill Shaw has made a great start. He's dived straight up to the inside. Chester's on his tail. Chester's diving up the inside. What's going on here? Doesn't quite make the exit though. And he's got Hadlington all over him. Takes it at the back. Now Hadlington dives up the inside of Chester. And the Spartans are on a 5-1. Chester's going a little bit offline there, trying to make up ground, and takes it from the dive up inside him. But I think it's too late for the Panthers here. Spartans seem very comfortable outside. Chester straight to the home straight fence and he's out of it. That's a pretty routine win for Dealshaw. Dealshaw wins in a time of 39.938. Paddington second place quite comfortably. Capesy third and Porchester at the back. But Chester rode a great first lap there. He just went a little bit too wide on the exit and got past.
Made a really good start, Chester, and rode a
Did.
really good first lap. And as you say, he just found himself in no man's land. He couldn't quite decide on that inside. He wasn't close enough, and he was not far enough out for that outside cutback line. He just kind of got himself in the slow patch.
Once you get off the line here, you just lose so much pace.
Yeah, good effort though.
Oh yeah, no, you should be heartened by that.
Yeah, and that just stops that little bit of momentum that Panthers had started to build up.
Haddington done a lap of honour. I believe that could be that's probably the league title sewn up, isn't it? Now.
Yeah, it's a matter. It's got a bit. I think you might be right. I love that Hadlington did a lap of honour.
I'm surprised school let him. I'd have closed the server as soon as that race was finished.
Yeah, and they're 12 points up with 4 to go, so I'd say that's probably done.
Yeah, I think so. School's done the maths. I trust School's math rather than Capesy. Yeah, let's see if they relax now and let the Panthers back in it.
And
somehow.
And there's still shield spots to be decided as well. So Panthers have still got something to race for, as improbable as it may be. And I don't see Spartans letting up. They'll probably want that biggest win of the season now as well. But yeah, a very, very, very good season for the Peterborough-based side.
Let's go down the list. It's the league, Player Cup, 14 tournament.
I think you might be right. They've scooped pretty much everything,
didn't they win the reserve pairs?
I wasn't around for the pairs. I have no idea what happened.
I think they won the reserve pairs because I think the Panthers won the main pairs, I think.
So and it's nice to see Panthers have some form of silverware to their name as well.
They've got something. Yeah, they've got something. And you've still got the Neil Potter Shield to come.
Yeah,
and also obviously you got the Grand Prix and you got the League Riders Championship, and also the World Championship. So still plenty to go for.
We're on to Heat 13 now, the second of the reserve races. Gate number 1 in blue, back out again. His Chester 430 will be buoyed from that one there, although he didn't score, he was there or thereabouts. Gate 2 in yellow, Le Sorcier. Gate 3 in red is Tintin, and off the outside in green is Birch, who very nearly made himself a hero last time out with Stefan clipping the grass.
Here we go. Yeah, Chester's last race, unless he's in Heat 16.
And hopefully he comes back next season again. It's nice, to keep on.
About retiring, Wolfie.
Is it going to be a Shad's retirement? That's the question.
No, I'm not retiring. Here we go. 3 nights off and off we go. Chester goes very straight. Ooh. Very straight going off gate 1. I don't know what he was doing there. Didn't even point out. And now the Spartans are on an easy 5-1. Bertie ahead. Le Sorcier second. Tintin's third, but he's not making any time up at all. All you've got to do is hold the line. It's a really weird first bend from Chester. I don't know what he was thinking. Looked like a suicide kid. No, Spartans, nothing to see here. Easy 5-1, not getting in each other's way. Bertie's going to win this quite easily. Associate tuck behind him and Tintin rolls in for a take. Crosses the line now. Win for Bertie in green becomes 39.874. second was Saucier in yellow, third in red was Stinton, and Chester managed to get over the line in fourth place.
Chester, with that one, he'd swapped from the purple bike straight onto the white bike, and obviously if he tried to turn when he would have turned with purple, the white would have just done exactly what he did and went straight.
Oh, right, yeah. But he just went straight into that first bend, didn't turn at all, and then turned too late, and then straight into the fence.
Such a big change from that purple to that white bike. Every characteristic you can think of is different, ain't it? So he just got caught out.
Absolutely, it's a big change. I mean, the change from cyan to white's bad enough, but
yeah,
here we go. Just to put his bike away. I'm surprised it's in that good condition, seeing as you smashed into that fence.
That was and in the last race as well. Before that one, he bounced straight into the side of Hadlington as well. I thought he was going to send them both through the home straight fence. We're on to heat number 14 now. Gate number 1 in red is Marecki. Gate 2 in green, DL Shaw. Gate 3 in blue is Cappy. And off the outside in yellow, Ads MFT. This could be an absolute barnstormer of a race.
I'm just checking my my scores I put in the prediction league. I've got 37.59. Maybe. I don't know how. I'm not sure the Panthers are going to get 37.
Tanker said, I told Chester to let it flow. What I meant was not flow into the fence. He tried. So I respect the fact he tried to do something a little bit different. It's difficult. Do you
think he chose the wrong bike, Wolfie?
I'd have probably gone from purple to cyan rather than straight to white.
I don't know if he's. I don't know. Yeah, I can't see how you can go from purple to white, especially off gate 1.
And this late in the meeting as well, you could, maybe early on, and then, but when you've raced one bike for the entire meeting, you may as well with it.
Yeah, so, oh dear.
But I do respect the fact he tried something, but I'd have probably gone from purple to cyan rather than purple straight to white. I don't even think Steph would try.
I think it's a mistake. Wolfie.
Do you reckon he went meant for the cyan, or do you reckon it was an accidental pick and he was aiming for purple still?
I don't know. I think he was just nervous. I think he just wanted to get out of the race and go home. It's probably maybe thought white would be quicker and he would get out of the race quicker. I don't know. we certainly did that.
He did.
Here we go. We're just waiting on one rider now.
It's one of the home riders.
Cappy.
He's Cappy, yeah.
Yeah. Ads is in, DL Shores is in. This is a tough one. This could be a cracker, actually, this one.
Is such a good-looking lineup because Marecki and Cappy are no slouch either, so this could be action.
No, they've both had decent meetings. And
that has been
was almost had a last place, and he went from last to second, then just got picked on the line. DL Shores rode well, especially that inside line off gate off the inside of 1 and 2. Who are we waiting on?
Cappy's in now.
Oh, we're all here now.
And that extra practice that Spartans have put in the Friday, the Saturday has really paid off, and they knew exactly where they wanted to ride for this meeting.
Who practices on a Saturday night? My God, that's dedication. That is.
It is, yeah.
That is dedication. That's why they're so good. They practice more. What can you do? Here we go. Great start, Marecki. Oh, but DL Shores dives up inside him. Looked like a great start from Marecki, but DL Shores is better. Edge is at the back. He's trying to dive up the inside of Cappy. Cappy's holding him off. DL Shores looks really comfortable out front. Marecki goes slightly offline to try and get him third into the fourth bed. No, DL Shores managed to maintain the lead, but Marecki's getting really close. 1 lap to go. Ads has managed to get into third place. Ads dives up the inside, trying to get inside Marecki, and I think he has. Marecki's bounced off of him and gone back into second place, and Ads is now at the back. And Ads goes over the line in last place. Wins for Deal Shaw in a time of 39.78 second in record. Third in blue was Kathy, and last at the back was Alfie. Couldn't quite make it from last to third this time.
The Panthers pair are almost tripping over each other in that first lap, both on the same line. You've noticed with the Spartans boys, if they're both in front, one will either drop back or they will go one on the inside, one on the cutback line. Both the Panthers were trying to ride the exact same line there and almost tripped each other up and pushed each other back into to add his area to pass.
Yeah, it's little things like that make a big difference.
Mm. And I can speak from experience because me and Cam have been like that a lot this season. Cam would, if he needed a boost, he'd screw my race up to boost himself into a good position.
There's a surprise.
I
never would have thought that.
No, it was neither would I until we had it out in the middle of a meeting in a team chat. And we're on the penultimate race of the evening now, heat 15, and Tank goes off the inside in red, gate 2 in green is Stefan, gate 3 in blue capes, and off the outside in yellow the Lap of Honour star Hadlington 83. Will there be another one after this one? Will he get heat 16?
I think School's probably going to shut the server down before he has a chance to. I can't believe he left it open so long last time.
He was just in a giving mood. We're still in the Christmas period. Well, it's just gone, but it's still in our mind. Fresh. We've had snow.
Being as neutral as he could be.
Yeah.
Here we go. Heat 15 has been called. But Stefan's in it, so there's absolutely no rush to get to the third.
We'll start our nap time now, and Steph will be here in about a minute and a half.
Yeah, Capesy, Tank and Hads are in.
It's good to see Tank still does his PP with his riders. I remember racing for Warriors, and that was a thing with Tank and Mimi.
What's the PP?
Some Polish lady name or something. I don't know. It just used to be a thing that Tank and Mimi did, and it kind of caught on with everybody.
That's the new one for me.
Tank in the chat. One last boobies. That's what it means.
Let's see. Can the Panthers get to 40 points? Can the Panthers get?
It's going to be tough. Points? It's going to be tough.
Yeah, it is.
Stefan's in quite early, considering.
He's in now.
He is in. Yeah.
He was on he got a last place last time out, so he's going to want to make amends for that. Let's see if Tank can get in front of him and block him. Here we go, Bucksy being chosen. And no, green lights are on now. Everyone's on the white bike. And we're away. Stefan dives inside, gets ahead of Tank on that first bend. And I'm going to call it now. Stefan wins the race. Haddington's in second place though. Haddington's battled into second place ahead of Tank. Takes him well at the back. Tank's making all sorts of moves there to try and get ahead of Hadlington. He's diving inside, trying to block him, but Had's blocking. He's dodging him really, really well. Tank's doing the dive bombs, trying to knock him out of the way, but he can't do it. And he does another go there. No, didn't lay a blow on Had there. Looks like a 5-1. Yeah, here we go. 5-1 Spartans. That's a big for Stefan in green. Winning time is 39.774. Green, yellow was Haddington in second place. Tank was in third, and red and Coates at the back. That was a good race there between Stephen and Hads.
It was a good start as well from Tank, and Steph read that easily cut back, and that was him away and gone, and a very smart ride. It's what Hads has done most of the season. He's just gone under the radar with personalities like Steph and Hads and DL in the team. He's just gone about his business quietly, but it's points like that have helped with this league title. Yeah,
he's thing with Hads is he doesn't seem to take his league form into the SCS, although he's done a bit better of late. He done really well there to block, because Tank was pulling all sorts of shapes, trying to barge him out of the way, coming into the bends, doing the dive bombs. But I think Had sort of dodged it, saw it coming, read it, and just held his line. That's the thing about this team; they hold their line really well. They don't panic. I think they'd sort of race the track and not ride the track and not race the opposition. But once they're on that line, they just stay on it, and it's so hard to get them off it.
Ads has asked about a DL interview after the meeting. I think there's plans in the near future for the podcast team to be doing season reviews, and that will.
What we're what we're planning on doing is for the last sort of 6 shows, we're going to maybe do a team a week, and we're going to get guests, maybe 1 or 2 guests from each team.
Mm.
We've not had a cowboy on the podcast yet as a guest, so we want to make that happen definitely this time.
Yeah. So I think rather than interviewing DL shortly after the meeting, we'll focus on when it is the Spartans podcast, or maybe we can get something from him to put on the Facebook page or something we can talk about.
I think we're probably going to maybe try and get one on this, get one of them on this week.
Yeah.
Because we've got a pretty easy week podcast wise. It's just the 3 meetings to preview, and then we're reviewing the GP and the SDS. So we're probably going to have time to get one of the Spartans on, whoever's available wants to come on and have a little chat with us. And we've got, I think, Chester's back this week as well, so hopefully that doesn't put them off.
Or Chester.
He loves the attention.
And the meeting has been good. There's been a couple of shock results in there. There's been a fantastic move from Ads in there as well, and Steph's now all his own ways, had to work hard as well. And some of the riders that you maybe not expected have really stepped up as well from both sides, to be fair.
Yeah, Birchie's had a good meeting. I think he had that one last place, but Ellesmere at reserve. Wow, what a trump card that is. Paid 12, and that's for the last place.
I can literally feel myself going down the order for this rider of the night. We've got nominations for Heat 15 in, and
Ellesmere's only points dropped tonight was when he came last. Apart from that, he's either win or paid winning all these other four races.
He's got another chance in Heat 15 as well. He's in Heat 15.
They put the boys in.
Heat 15 lineup, riding in red is Cappy. Cappy goes off gate 1 in red. Marecki goes off gate 3 in blue. Ellesmere goes off gate 2 in green, and Birchie goes off gate 4 in yellow. Both of these boys have absolutely deserved Heat 15 tonight. 16, sorry.
I'm not sure how that's going to help my score prediction.
I've done an entire season of this format, and I'm still saying Heat 15 rather than 16.
Right, so the Spartans need a 4-2 here for me to get my score prediction spot on. So I'm hoping for a 4-2.
Hads has pointed out in the chat there is the silver helmet as well. I don't know if we're going to be showing that on here or whether we'll be wrapping after the league meeting.
Well, it's usually straight after, isn't it? So
yeah,
I think we could hang around for it.
Yeah,
if Westy's okay, he's doing the streaming.
We'll see what Mr. Westy says.
This should be the last time it's defended this season as well, so maybe a good chance to see it.
Tank pointing out that it's 16 heats, not 15, and this is my chance to point out that Tank put all 14 riders last night rather than all 12. So people in glass houses and all that.
Nice one, Wolfie. Right, here we go. It'd be nice for the Panthers to finish on a 5-1, but I prefer a 4-2 to the start for my fantasy score. Oh, that's a great start from the Ellesmere. Really good start. And Birchie follows him round all but the defences. There's my 4-2. Ellesmere's leading. Happy's in second, Marecki's in third. Strangely, Marecki in third. That was a really good start from the Ellesmere. Happy's going a little bit more inside to try and catch him. More cut back there. I don't think he's making up much ground on him. Marecki's out of it. He's third place. I don't think he's going to catch him. Yeah, the Ellesmere looks really comfortable out front. What a meeting he's had. What a meeting he's had. That's a fairly basic, easy win for Latorcia on the time of 39.830. Second in red Cappy, third in blue Moretti, and finishing at the back Miss Virtue. That's a field to finish with.
Good race, that really good start from both the visitors there, and just a little bit wide from Birchie on that first lap, and that was all she rode. But a brilliant ride for Lasorcia.
Yeah.
It's been absolutely fantastic, and
He just led from start to finish, didn't he?
he did, yeah, and on a 5.43 average as well. To have scored 13, paid 15 is some going.
I must have missed the bad meetings he's had. If he's only on a 5-point average and he's scoring like that, he must have had some stinkers. But every time I've seen him, he's been superb.
I get the feeling I know who's top of your list for Rider of the Week at the moment, and probably rightfully so.
I've got a long list at the moment.
Silver helmet time.
Let's wait till Thursday.
And obviously, as you mentioned, their last meeting of the season is on Thursday between Wolves and Cowboys. 8 o'clock start on that one.
Do we have anything riding on it?
If Wolves win, they'll get the shield.
Yeah. Wolves just need the point, don't they? Just need a match point.
And obviously now they've brought Sizzler in as well. That's really bolstered their ranks. So that could be a team to watch in the Shield if they do get in there.
Yeah, you got Cowboys haven't won a meeting all season, so you'd think Wolves would be favourites for that one. Are we showing the silver helmet?
We can do the silver helmet if you want, and then shoot off after that.
Yeah.
If Westy's okay with that, I haven't actually heard anything from Westy. If he pops in the chat whether he's okay with doing the silver helmet or if he wants to, he's typing as we speak. So we'll know. Good for the silver helmet. So we will do the silver helmet races as well. Steph defends against Mareki.
Right. Both riders been invited to serve up. Here we go.
And I must say it's taken a while to get us both on this comms heat together, but I've really enjoyed this.
Yeah, for a last minute job, not been bad, has it?
And
don't
nice
forget,
to work
I
with
think
you
it
on.
was last meeting of the season. Oxford Dragons came to us. Was it last season? Was it the season before? When Stefan was the silver helmet holder, and Scotty B beat him for the silver helmet and held the silver helmet over the break. So anything can happen here.
It can.
It's not a given.
And Mareki's proven tonight that he can beat Steph as well. So it could be hopefully three really good races. Hopefully it goes to
I
distance.
think the challenger gets the choice of Gates as well in the first heat.
Both riders wishing each other luck in the server.
Oh, can't be doing with that. Can't be doing with that. Mine would be BL. Bad luck.
DL's in as a filler as well. Bad luck. And Tank is in as a filler as well. Mareki has chosen Gate 4.
Good.
I've never watched the silver helmet, right? Even when one of my own teammates has held, I've never stuck around for that. So this is something new for me.
It's not often. It's not. I don't think we've actually streamed it very often. I think this might be the first one this season. I've seen a couple when I've reffed.
Yeah.
But I've not actually. Don't think I've actually seen one on the stream yet.
We're breaking new ground tonight, then.
I think we might have done it maybe last season, but I can't remember one this season. Here we go. Mareki's going to be in red. Presume Stefan will be in green. Going to find out.
Yeah.
Mareki's stuck to his purple bike. Stefan's on the white. Oh, that's a brilliant date from Stefan. Marecki's trying to get round outside him. No, it doesn't quite get. Marecki dives inside but goes too wide. Cuts back. Oh, there's nothing in this. Marecki's doing the dive up the outside, but he doesn't quite make it stick. Stefan's quite comfortable in the lead now. Marecki's pulling all sorts of shapes, trying to get back into the race, but I think it's a fruitless exercise now. Stefan knows his way around here by now. Stefan's round the last bend. Here we go. Now this is over. It's going to be 1-0 to Stefan. Yeah, Stefan made a great day there. Marecki tried the inside of it, just didn't hold on to it and just pushed it out too wide.
A really good effort from Marecki there, though. Steph almost slammed the anchors on in that third turn, and he knew Marecki was going to overshoot it, and he just cut it back, and he read it really, really well.
He read that well, didn't he, mate? Yeah.
And Steph helps.
And now Stefan gets the choice of gates.
So Marecki needs to win this one, or Stefan retains the silver helmet.
Stefan goes in the outside gate here, gate 4. Marecki's off 2. Here we go. Oh, there we go. No, Stefan's round the outside. Oh, no, Marecki's blocked him. Marecki has blocked him. Stefan's trying to creep round the inside. What's a race? They're almost stuck together here. Stefan goes out inside. Marecki's outside. Marecki cuts back off the inside of bend 2. Wow, what a ride from Marecki to hold Stefan off. Now he's pulled up a little bit of space there between them. There's a couple of bite lengths. Marecki's going very tight on that second bend. And now he's creeping into the lead. He's about 4 or 5 bite lengths ahead. Stefan's trying his best to get inside him on that third bend. But no, Marecki holds on a couple of bite lengths ahead. On 1 Wolfie.
We're going all the way. What a ride that was from Marecki. Knew what he needed to do. Blocked really well, and that was all she wrote for that one. Steph threw everything at it, but a steady ride there from Marecki, sticking to his guns on purple, and Marecki opts for gate 3 this time.
I would hazard a guess that's probably Marecki's toughest race this season.
Mm-hmm. And he held on really well under that amount of pressure to not make a mistake.
Yeah. Very well there.
Remarkable, yeah.
He was going slightly offline at times, but I think he had to try and block Stefan.
It's all on this one then, Shads.
Yep. This will be the last race we see at Daunton Road this year. Oh, here we go. Stefan steps up the inside. Marecki's got to do something now. If anyone's going to pass Stefan, it's going to be Marecki, but I think he's a couple of bite lengths behind. He dives up the inside. Will he get the block? No, not quite. Stefan just gets ahead of him. Stefan ran third and fourth bend on the second lap. About 4 or 5 bite lengths ahead. Reckon that do something really spectacular to get past Stefan. If I was a gambling man, I'd say Stefan's going to retain the silver helmet. What would you say, Wolfie?
Yeah, I think you're right. He's rode a perfect second turn there, and that's all he rode.
Yeah, that's it. There you go, pretty routine. Great attempt though from Marecki. Brilliant effort.
Some 3 really good races there actually, and it was, it wasn't all about the action in the entire race. It was about the tactics in the first lap or first couple of turns, and it's really, really entertaining. Do you want to quickly run us through the runners and riders and scorers, and then we'll wrap up for the evening?
Let's go through the scores. Firstly, the home team, the Ellesmere Panthers, 38 points for them tonight. Marecki, 16 plus 1 from 7. Tintin, 5 plus 2 from 5. Stephen, 2 points from his 5 rides. Happy, 11 plus 1 from his 6 rides. Capesy started off really well, but then tailed off towards the end. Just his 4 points from 5 rides. Chester failed to score from his 4 rides. For the Spartans tonight, 58 points for them. League champions, as we know. Stefan, 11 points from 5 rides with a really strange last place there. Birchie was really good tonight. 8 plus 1 from 6. Eelshaw, not spectacular, but really done a really good job on that inside line. He grabbed a lot of points that way. 10 plus 1 from 5. Paddington really steady tonight after a slow start. Pay 10, 7 plus 3 from his 5 rides. Ads really started off well, but then tailed off towards the end of the meeting. 9+1 from 5. And Le Sorcier, I think my man of the match tonight. For me, 6 rides, 13+2, really good. I mean, the only points he dropped was in that one race where he came last. Apart from that, he was won or paid for winning his other 5 races. Spectacular.
Yeah, it's been an entertaining meeting. It's been an absolute pleasure to do this with you, Shads, and thanks for everyone who tuned in and watched. Thanks to Westy for doing the stream as well.
Yeah.
And congratulations to Spartans, and we'll hopefully have some individual competitions being streamed through the remainder of the season. But I think
I echo that, Wolfie. Thanks a lot.
That brings us
joining us tonight.
For tonight. Shad, you've been an absolute joy to work with. Really enjoyed it, and hopefully we can do it again soon.
I prefer to do this and race.
And everyone, if you're around on Thursday, keep an eye on the spreadsheet for the Cowboys and Wolves meeting. There's still things riding on that for Shield spots, so it's not quite over with yet.
Good night, everyone.